Hey folks, welcome back to Build It with Smith. I'm your host Smith, and of course we're playing SimCity Build It, the new update called Regions. And we're about a week into this new update, so I just wanted to drop in and show you guys how my city has been progressing and what tips I've picked up. Not a whole lot to look at right now. We're going slow, and that would be my first tip, to go slowly. Don't go crazy and expand so quickly you'll get burnt out, trust me. Now, of course, I went with the Green Valley region, which I like it because it's the only one that actually has a beach in there. You can add some beach specialization items. The other two, Cactus Canyon and Limestone Cliffs, don't allow you to add a beach. So I like that about this Green Valley. Now, when you start out, they start you out with a wide grid. And in that, you can fit a maximum of 42 buildings, 42 2x2 buildings, that is. So if you optimize your roads right, that is the maximum that I've calculated that you can get. Now, of course, two of your buildings are going to be the regional area service buildings and the crafting shops. So that actually just leaves you with a total of 40 2x2 buildings that you can fit in this area. Now, you're going to need power and water and sewage and waste management as you're starting off, and eventually you're probably going to need, I'm pretty sure you're going to need fire, police, and health, but I didn't run into that right now. I'm sure it's coming. So if you're placing regional residential zones, one thing to take note is that specializations like parks and entertainments and education, etc., those types of buildings, they don't affect your regional residential wealth forecast. You know how in one of my other videos I showed you how to get luxury skyscrapers? So with this, all of the buildings, they're different buildings, but your wealth forecast doesn't range from standard to premium or luxury buildings, just like with the regular ones. However, I will say that regional residential zones have a maximum population of 2,347 Sims. That's actually more of a maximum population than any of the other buildings that we've seen. Now, regional currency. Regional currency for me is a problem. Now, you see the little leaf icon there. You use your regional currency to buy regional area services and your regional storage. Now, your regional storage gives you 20 spaces, but it's quite costly, especially with the amount of regional currency that you're getting. There's no generators, like you don't have anything that generates that currency, just like you get in your capital city. At your city hall, you generate simoleons every 24 hours. And this doesn't happen here. You're only limited to either selling items to non-player characters, like the regional deals right there, or you can get it from upgrade. So my advice would be to upgrade like crazy. Go crazy, do a lot of upgrading. That's why I would say try to set your city up where you can put a lot of houses in a particular area. I wouldn't worry about the parks and things like that at this stage, because you just want to upgrade. And I went ahead and I bought the basic, it's like the one in the middle, craft shop, and that served a 12 by 12. I believe it's a 12 by 12 area, which is pretty much this area that I have unlocked here. And I think that was a better choice for me. Now, another thing is with these, I think the regional factories and the regional area services, they actually increase in cost as you buy more. So like with your initial one, the one I bought was 300 leaf simoleons, and the second one would actually be more, maybe like 500 or something like that, for instance. The same thing that we saw with the bridge. Now you can sell items in the global trade headquarters, items that come from your regional area crafting shops, but you're only going to get simoleons from them. And I was kind of disappointed. I had crafted up some stuff and I was ready to earn me some leaf simoleons, and I put it up in the global trade headquarters and I only got simoleons for it, so that was kind of a letdown. Now your regional craft items use a combination of items from your regular shops and your factories and your regional factories, so you're kind of getting a combination of recipes needed when you're going to do some upgrades. Now don't worry about the layout on your initial land, just place buildings and upgrade them. And I also found it helpful to store my commercial buildings from my capital city and place them in my new region. And you can also do this with factories, because it gets really annoying running back and forth from city to city to produce and craft things. The other thing is they don't allow you to place government buildings in anything in the government area. You cannot place that in anywhere but your capital city. That also includes your Neo-Simoleon, some of those things that have to do with that are in the government specialization. Now, regional crafting shops and factories can only be placed in their corresponding regions, but sometimes your recipe for an upgrade on a residential building will consist of a crafting item from another region, which is kind of crazy. And the only way to get one of these items is to search the global trade headquarters, or hope that someone in your mayor's club, if you're a member of a mayor's club, has the regional item that you're looking for to trade. And you cannot go visit your friends yet in the regional deal. So how do we feel about this? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments. Some things we're kind of upset about. Maybe EA is taking in some of the player experiences, and there may be some changes. So you guys voice your opinions on the comments. Let me know how your cities are going. I'm gonna be giving you guys some updates, but I just wanted to drop in and get these tips and tricks to you. There's going to be some Let's Plays coming soon as I start to develop my city a little bit more. I think I'm going to go ahead and expand. I do have items to expand, so I'm going to be doing that. And then that's when I'll probably get into some early kind of layouts that I'm using and maybe you guys can use. So anyway, thanks for stopping back in, checking out Build It with Smith. I hope you guys are having a great time with this update. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.